So we are here at Pioneer Theater to see In the Heights. This is not the stage version, this is the concert version. This is one of the first shows that I really got into when I started to get into musicals. Lin Manuel's first. Before Hamilton, this was the hip-hop musical that broke through. It's got this really great melting pot of all the cultures in this Washington Heights area flair to it, but really strongly told through hip-hop and some wonderful ballad songs as well.
And the other thing, this thing won like every award you could think of. You know, everybody thinks that Hamilton won all the awards. He did it first with this show.
So all you people who just come around for Hamilton, you should have checked this out.
Yeah.
No, just kidding. But no, this is an awesome show. Now this is the first show that we meant to go together to.
Yeah, we saw
back.
Plenty together.
Plenty
not
together.
Knowing.
We didn't know. More to come on that. But our second date, maybe, we came to In the Heights here at Pioneer Theater. So fun to come back and see this one.
I've never seen a concert production, so it'll be interesting to see how this goes.
Pioneer also just barely released and announced their 2018-2019 season. Yeah. And first up is a play. It was a Tony Award winner for Best Play in 2017, and it's called Oslo. This is one we don't know much about, but excited to kind of learn and see.
It's cool that they're bringing the award-winning show out there too. All right, their next show is actually kind of one of my secret favorites. It's one of those dark musicals by Stephen Sondheim. It's Sweeney Todd. We're actually going to go see a different version of this in New York here in a few weeks. So it's one of those shows Bobby's never seen.
No, never seen. Kind of always avoided a little bit, but we're going to have a crash course in it over the next little bit and kind of get a feel for what it really is. It's Sondheim. There's blood. I mean, what could go wrong?
You can't go wrong with Sondheim. So the next show is one that I think most women like me here in Utah will freak out about. It's a sequel to Pride and Prejudice. I love Mr. Darcy, don't you? Anyways, it's called Miss Bennet, Christmas at Pemberley. Who knows?
We'll see what that one's like. We're not sure much about that one, but we will learn.
Yes, Mr. Darcy. Hopefully he looks kind of like the guy from the movie.
No pressure.
Okay, so the next show, I'll be honest, I don't know a thing about it, but on their website, it's called The Lion in Winter, and it says it's a fascinating look at the battle of wits between Henry II and Eleanor of Enquit. I can't even say it. So,
we're going to learn about that, and we're going to figure out what that is. It's always good to come to some new shows and kind of have a new taste in things. Next up is Once. Once is a wonderful, wonderful show based on the breakout independent film. Just love this show. I think we went to it 3 or 4 times on Broadway.
Fun fact about Once. In New York City, Bobby took me up on the stage and kissed me in front of the whole audience.
It was amazing. We got to go on a Broadway stage, and I always joked with her that I would dip her on a Broadway stage one day.
You did.
And it happened, so it was pretty cool. But no, this show is rich. We just really love the music in this show. It's just one of those shows that just kind of gets to you in the heart. Definitely check this one out.
Okay, next up for Pioneer will be a play. It actually won the 2017 Pulitzer, so I'm assuming it's pretty heavy hitting. It's called Sweat. So I honestly don't know much about it, but you know, anything that wins the Pulitzer must be really well written.
Definitely, they're giving us a chance to really learn some new shows here. Some shows that aren't traditional, you know, the normal that you see in Utah.
That's one thing.
Pretty exciting.
The artistic director here, Karen Asenberg, she always tries to bring something different, and that's one thing I really appreciate about Pioneer.
And then last but not least, one that's been around the block a couple times, maybe revived with the recent TV adaptation of it. But Grease. What's to say about Grease, right? I mean,
Olivia Newton-John, John Travolta. I mean, come on, are they going to be here? I've never seen Grease on stage, like ever, which I think is really weird. Good season that Pioneer has on slate.
But tonight we're here for In the Heights again, so we're gonna head to our seats and go check out it. See what it's all about in this concert version. Okay, so we made it to our seats. This is about to go down.
Honestly, like the first time I saw the show, I don't think I really comprehended it. I'd never seen anything like it, so I'm really excited to see it again.
I love this show. I know all the words.
Yeah. Cast him. Whoever does this next.
Awkward.
Consider him.
All right, so we just made it back from Pioneer Theater seeing the concert version of In the Heights.
Let's start off. 3 good, 1 opportunity.
Definitely, go ahead.
Yeah. So for me, right to what he said, the concert version. The thing I really liked about a concert version, I've never seen something like this before, and it made me really cue in more to the lyrics. I feel like I actually paid a lot better attention.
For me, my first one was definitely Usnavi. Usnavi and Abuela, both the people who played these characters were awesome. I loved them. This guy could literally step into the Hamilton tour tomorrow and totally pull off any role Lin's been in before.
Well, that hits up to my second thing that I liked was Abuela. She was so much fun. Like, I honestly couldn't keep my eyes off of her. Her dancing just made me smile. Like, there was something magnetic about her. I really enjoyed her as an actress.
For me, my second one on this one is the music. I've always loved this music. This music continues to just be great for me, but I really connected to it and just kind of got to relive it a little bit.
Benny. I love the character Benny, but let's be honest, I love Christopher Jackson from the original Broadway cast. That's a big shoes to fill, but I really love Carlton Bluford's voice. I think, I've seen him in a few productions here locally, and I thought he did a great job in this role. I think he's done it several times, so you could tell, like, they have to hold their music while they're on stage. He didn't need it. Like, that guy knew this role and his voice was beautiful.
Yeah, he definitely didn't need it. That is one difference with the concert version. It's only semi-staged, and they do have their books in their hands as they walk throughout. That's just kind of the norm with concert versions. But yeah, my third one on this one was definitely the words. I connected to the words a lot, like Lee was saying.
As far as opportunities go, I always hate pointing these things out, but I really found the female voices were a little lacking to me. There's a few times I felt like they weren't quite powerful enough. It was just a little lacking for me there.
Definitely. I would say my opportunity overall is there was way too many times during the story where I was really in the story and then it just jolted me out of it.
But to be honest, I was kind of surprised because, I've seen a few concert versions of shows on PBS and such, and so I kind of went in with really low expectations, and I think the director did some really great stuff. I wasn't expecting to see as much choreography and as much set pieces and things like that.
Neither was I. In fact, there were some wonderful things that they did do with it. They really made a play of bringing the music stands on and off, and they really made it part of the story. But I think they did themselves a favor by advertising it as a concert version and then doing a little bit more. Yeah. It was a welcome surprise.
And I look forward to whatever one they're going to do next year. They haven't announced what the concert version will be at Pioneer next year, but we'll definitely be there. We're going to see Love Never Dies in San Diego. I've never seen it. You have?
Yeah, so I've seen just the DVD of it. They had it in movie theaters for one night. I'm excited to see what they do with it. I think it could be a lot of fun. If anything else, it's got some great songs, and it's truly a spectacle is what I've seen.
So we'll give you our take on that show. We'll show you around San Diego a little bit. I'm gonna buy a lottery ticket because, like, in the Heights, I want to win $96,000 like Abuela, so count on that.
So we've got a couple of really great Tony Award-winning shows coming up. One with a local production here in Utah, Fun Home. I really like this show. It definitely takes you into, the seat of a story that you don't always hear every day. It's definitely a unique story, and it's a new feel for Salt Lake City.
And it's a story that needs to be told.
It's definitely a story that needs to be told. Wonderful perspective in this story. And then, of course, Hamilton rolls into Salt Lake City. We're going to hit up opening night. We've got a little bit of a surprise, a little bit of a twist for you.
So stay tuned.
So we'll see what's going on then. Definitely log on to iTunes, Google Play, whatever music service that you use, and check out the new Lin Manuel and Ben Platt track. It's actually called Found Tonight. It's a mashup of the story of Tonight from Hamilton and You Will Be Found from Dear Evan Hansen, as well as some echoes of some of the other songs on there. Doing it for a great cause. Check out that track, and we'll see you next time.